Tuscaloosa's #1 for today's R&B hits and classics. 92.9 WTUG. Monique Jordan hanging out with you. It's the Midday Vibe. Got some guests in the studio though. What up, Jade?
Hey, what's going on? So we have a group in the studio, and we're going to discuss a number of things. Of course, people know that I've posted a few times about Mr. Eugene Tinker because I think he's just an outstanding person for people to know. It's not wrong with you. For people to know in this area. He comes right from Sawyerville, Alabama, and Mr. Tinker has taken the IT industry by storm, you know. So I invited him to come in to talk about some of the things he has going on. What's going on, Mr. Tinker? How you doing?
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for allowing me to come. It's always a pleasure to be in the presence of the two of my most favorite people. So it's always a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Yeah. I like being in your presence too, especially down in Sawyerville, because y'all, before we go any further,
here we go.
What y'all be feeding them down there? Y'all got some fine specimens down there.
What you talking about?
I'm just saying, man, them guys down there in Sawyerville, baby.
That's why I stay at them shows.
Woo! You ain't never lie. Okay.
We just treat them right. You know, you know, Calvin say treat a woman right, but we our mamas down there, they treat us right, so they just feed us some good food.
Oh my goodness.
You know, so.
Yes, Lord.
So we can't leave out the women though, because we do have some pretty.
I don't look at them.
So I got to speak for the guys on that one, you know.
Well, you go ahead and do just that. Then.
Yeah, so I guess they should come on to the shows and see what you're talking about, because that's definitely why I come. You know. But anyway, so right here you have a wonderful group of young ladies with you, and I want every last outfit they have on. I know this is your clothing line, Bios. Tell us about Bios.
Well, Bios is a clothing line that, you know, started, prayed about it. I always wanted to leave something, because in life you always got to have like a legacy. So no matter what you do, when you leave this world, there's what you call a legacy that leaves behind you. And it's better than money, richness, than anything can have, because people can live behind that. So prayed about it, and I asked God that, you know, help me give me something that we can definitely be able to, I can use. And it said, believe in yourself, because I always get the question that, you know, how did you get to this place? How did you do this? How did you do that? And the biggest thing is that first you believe in, you know, your higher power, but then the second thing you got to start doing is believing in yourself.
So how did you come up with the designs for these clothes? Because I like those crop shirts. The skirts I like, but you know, I like showing little legs, so I like them a little shorter, you know. So yeah, how you come up with the designs?
You look at it and you basically say like some of the clothing, like the clothing side, it's just like anything. When you look at females, a guy can look at a female and be like, you look nice. You know what I mean? And if you are confident in yourself, you can be like, you know, walk up to her and say, hey, where do you get those jeans from? If you're getting those clothing for your lady, you'll want to have your lady to look nice, just like somebody else caught your attention. So, you know, you look at different clothing and different brands of clothing, and then you start figuring if it looks like nice on that person, then definitely it'll look nice on you.
See, you thinking like a lady, because men won't do that. But us females, we do it all the time. Where you get that from? We do it all the time. Men don't.
Is that how you say it, Monique?
Nah, not really. But, you know, I can't say the way I say it, you know.
Okay, so people will know what we're talking about as far as the clothes. Give the website so people can look at it.
It's biosshopping.com.
Spell Bios?
So it's BIOS shopping, SHOPPING.com.
Okay. So I know you have these beautiful young ladies here with you today. Would you like to introduce them?
Sure. So to start it all off, I mean, the thing is I got to give it to her. Casey was, she had her own, she was making clothing. She was doing her own thing. I saw it on Facebook. I saw her selling stuff. And once I had this vision, hell, I didn't know how to build or, you know, I'm an IT guy, so I can write code and write a program to make it work, but I didn't know how to get it to get on the clothing. So I had the design, I had the vision. So, you know, I called her up and said, hey, look, I got this vision, I got this design, and you think that you could put it on some clothing for me? And she was like, oh, yeah, sure. Because that's her personality. It's always, yeah, sure, I could do it. And so, I called her up. I sent her the email. And then she was like, I'm going to send you a few things. And you tell me if you like it. And I put it on. And I put it on Facebook. And I started getting likes. People was like, I want that. I want that. And I want that. And so from there, the wheels started spinning. So Casey Washington was one of the the pioneers of helping me put this thing together from the start. She had the gadgets, basically to make it work. So Casey, if you want to say something, the mic is yours.
Because she's from this area,
right?
Originally,
right.
Yeah, let everybody know from the hometown what you up to.
Just where we are having a great time getting BIOS together, moving forward. We got a lot of new products coming, so definitely keep checking us out on Facebook at BIOS Shopping, and on Instagram we're posting new products every day. So we're super excited. But I'm from New Bern, so
oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And she stuck with a script too. It's all good. So question, so you come up with different designs, or is it strictly through your ideas and you say, can you make this? Something like that?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
how about if because we like clothes, but if we had like a different type of shirt that we wanted to make, would you make that to BIOS and that way we can sport it, like something that we really wanted to wear?
So yeah, but it has to stick with the style. So the next person that I'm gonna introduce you to is that person that she likes to make sure everything is right, left, right, left, right, left, and it has to stick with a certain style, right?
Okay.
So some folks will come in and be like, I like this type of shirt, or I like this type of clothing, and this young lady will be like, nah, we ain't doing that.
Gotcha.
We are trying to make sure, because you got to go with the meaning. It said believe in yourself. So if you take it too far and go left with it, then people will take it left real quick, And so her name is Marie Covington. Marie, we have a history of working. So she works for my IT company, Certified Technical Experts. She's my CAO, so she's the Chief Administrative Officer with that. But she started off as a HR director. Then she came in and she started, I started BIOS, and you always got to make sure that your customer and your employees are taken care of. So she had that will, and she got the vision. She worked in retail before. She knew how to fold clothes. Put it all together.
You don't know how to fold clothes?
For me?
You.
Yeah, I can fold clothes. I can wash. I can cook. I can sew. So
You know how to sew, really?
I can sew. Like,
Man,
seriously.
I don't know how to sew.
So I can do a few braids, but I can't do a whole. I can
You
play.
do eyebrows too,
I can
huh?
eyebrows. A man of different. Different. So the next person is Marie Covington. I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hey, Marie.
Hey y'all, how you doing?
We ain't laughing at you or nothing like that.
That's that Southern, that Southern charm, Southern Belle. So I'm Marie Covington, and I'm helping with the clothing line. We have a large amount of things that cater to different ages, different sizes, different tastes, and so we're really, really, really excited about it. If you go to our website, it is beautiful, it's colorful, a lot of selections, and we're really active on Facebook. So as people are commenting, we're replying back, we're taking feedback, and just trying to give really, really good customer service to all of our customers.
So since you're the one that make the decisions, we're like, no, yeah, could I get a shorter skirt, like just a little high?
Absolutely.
That's
We
the
have
business.
some that are coming. Probably next week we'll have some uploaded on the site
That's the
soon, and
business.
so I'll
That's the
get your
business.
contact information, and I'll say, hey, look out there,
Okay.
it's out there now. Check us out. So.
But you know what I like about BIOS? Like, you have clothing that fits just about
Everybody.
everything.
Yeah.
Like, I've
Yeah.
seen the professional look. I've seen the everyday wear.
Absolutely.
I've seen just the dress down, I'm hanging out on the weekend look.
Yes.
And, I mean, but it's still, like you said, it stays with one, believe in oneself. Like, it still looks crisp. It's still trendy.
But we all have different personalities, right? And we all have different looks and different everyday.
And different
this is what we want to do.
Right.
And I like that because that, like a lot of us females, this midsection, we have issues with.
Right.
You know, so with that high top and the way that skirt covers the midsection, you can't tell I got a pooch. I like that.
And so if you need something that's flowing, but you want to show off that leg,
that is
you know, you want to show off
cute.
that leg a little bit, then, you know, we have
And the
that
baby
look.
bump.
we have that little, you know,
That is the
going on.
best pregnancy look I've seen in a
promise.
long time.
That
That is
was good.
very cute.
Yeah.
Very
Thank
cute.
you. Thank you.
So what do you have going on today?
So today we're doing like a bios top model. So we put them in. What we're gonna do is I always like to come home, and that's just my philosophy. I like to come home and like start from home. So you know, I always believe you never know, it could be the next doctor, lawyer, nurse, president of the United States can come from a small town. So it starts from giving somebody an opportunity, and you know, opportunities are just what they are. So we're gonna come. We're gonna have the whole Jay's Farm lit up tonight. And we're going to have it set up where you have clothing, everything there. But then we're going to have models to come in and make sure they come in with what they want to model, like to bring their best. So don't come in thinking like you're going to get your makeup done there, or, you know, you're going to come in and say, oh, just look at me. Come in like your best. Like you finna get on a photo shoot. Come like you're going to the classic.
Okay.
All right.
That's the business.
That's what I'm saying. Come like you're going to the classic. Then you're gonna be straight.
What time?
It's from 5 to 7.
Do you need any more models? If you need a model, how can they become a model to model your clothing?
So as they come, they'll come in, they'll fill out the paperwork, they'll make some decisions. People will get phone calls between now and tomorrow that they're selected. Once the models are selected, we'll set up with the models and actually get the models whether we're gonna do the photo shoot here or we'll do the photo shoot in Atlanta. So either way, we'll take care, you know, travel or whatever we need to take care of, and then we'll get those models, and then they'll be on their way.
So I know that you have started your kids' clothing line. Will you be doing children today too, or is this just for adults?
No, it's just gonna be for adults. The Bios Baby is coming soon. It hasn't launched yet, but this gonna be for, you know, for the kids. So that's going to be very interesting because it's just something about seeing those little ones that has like no, you know, they're like the most precious things that beings that you can ever want to see in the world, to be able to model and make those. So it'll be, hopefully, we'll try to get together and do some type of fashion show here in the Tuscaloosa area.
Absolutely.
And once that is launched, that's when the kids' clothing line will be able to come out. So keep on the lookout for the Bios Kids that's coming.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So my last person that I want to talk about that has been a part of the team, she comes way from like Long Beach. So she has like a whole different swagger than the rest of the squad. She, you know, came in and she like worked hard. You know, she has her own different style. So, and when you got clothing or you even got a business, you got to have people with different styles that, you know, everybody do things differently, but at least, you know, you're trying to get to the goal. So, Ketoya Long was the, she had that swag, you know. You guys will see her on the website. She got that swag. So it's just like she all in. So she like, I'm all in. If I got to bring my kids in, my kids going to be in, but I'm all in, you know. So, you know, she was out in California for a, like she went home, like a reunion to get home. And guess who she sold some clothes to?
Who?
Snoop Dogg.
What?
Yeah. Bios.
Nice.
So
Awesome.
Snoop got some bios. Snoop's wife loves the bios. Warren G. So, you know, you have to look at it like everybody has their own twist in their own areas where they actually have their influence at. And, you know, on the site, she had people were buying bags. They was holding, bios has their own like bags. So when you receive it, you don't just receive a package from, you know, bios like a box. You get a bag. And the bag is just like, you know, a learner's bag or some other sort. It has bios on the bag. So,
Okay.
Ketoya, I'm gonna let you have the mic. So I want you to,
what you're about, what you bring to BIOS, all of that.
Ketoya, originally from Long Beach, California. I brought a lot into BIOS, I think. I brought my own style in. I love working for BIOS. We have a lot of great clothes out that you guys, should look at. It's going well. We trying to put it out there for everybody, men, women, teenagers, kids. So you guys check it out.
Do y'all have any rainbow BIOS?
We do.
You do?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so that's for everybody.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
It's a one piece, like off the shoulder pantsuit, and it's rainbow.
Cool.
Okay,
So.
so he said that you sold clothes to Snoop and all that.
Yes.
How did you make that connection?
Well, my cousin actually is Snoop's wife's bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
So I've been telling him, like when I first started with the clothing line, I've been telling him about it and trying to get Snoop on. He actually talked to him, and he came to see me at my brother's house. And he just told my cousin to get what he would think that he liked. And that's what he did.
Cool.
And I actually sent, he was on FaceTime, and his wife actually liked a 2-piece set that we had. So he got that for her.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So what's next for BIOS? I know you said BIOS baby. You guys are really making great strides. Like, because this just started, not long ago.
Yeah, this year. So, it's right now we just want to make the movement. So we've been going to schools. We've been giving scholarships out, but instead of we give out the scholarships, we give out the laptops, we give out the money, and that's through CTE. But I have incorporated BIOS in it. Now we started giving out bags that had goodies in it, but it has BIOS T-shirts in it. So we're giving out T-shirts that basically say you got to believe in yourself. If we can start to get the kids to start to believing in themselves, then the kids can kind of influence the parents to start to believing in themselves as well. That's the biggest thing. It's one of the things that Ms. Long was telling me that Snoop Dogg said was the saying was catching. What you got, what you're saying. The logo. Everybody sell clothing. You can go anywhere and buy clothing, but he was putting on something that means something. Means a lot. So, that's my biggest thing. So the biggest thing, trying to grow it, get it into some stores, get it to that manner. But, just making sure that the kids really see it's about the whole, BIOS thing. Because as the suit line come out and the more work line come out, then people be able to wear it to work. So if you come to work with something on that you can see, that you can look down at, then you'll start believing it.
Right.
So
now, in going in the same strain, you talked about CTE. We talked about BIOS. Tomorrow, you have a busy weekend.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, you're doing your annual back to school bash out in Sawyerville.
Yeah. So this back to school thing is something that I've been doing for years, and it's not about like I said, the biggest thing is taking care of home. So, I always try to come home. The more God blesses me, I try to go back and bless others. And the thing is that, from there, it's like giving them hope. Maybe the year, last year, some of my CTE staff came up. They helped with the, back to school. The radio station helps. I can call. They'll give and help Jay. So is right now you'll probably have about maybe 1,000 to 2,000 kids at the most, or it may be 400 kids, but they're coming in and out, and we give away free haircuts. So I'm standing behind a barber chair cutting these kids hair for free. So whatever style they want, whatever part they want, I put it there. You have people standing there. We're feeding the kids, so we're feeding the kids. We're also talking to them. They have the bounces, they have with people that they're giving them influence or telling them what they can do. But they get backpacks packed with school supplies and all those different things. And then now I've got groups. So you got Tim Rose Jr., who has a transportation company. He's sponsoring a lot of stuff. He wants to be a part. He grew up in the same community. You got SORC, which is the Sawyerville Rough Rider crew. like those guys like ride 4-wheelers and stuff of the sort. They got backpacks. They're giving out backpacks and stuff of the sort. So Marcus Tinker, you guys probably heard of him. He make a lot of videos. So he's kind of like, you know, he's a part of that group. We're family, so he's always there trying to like give back, you know, and as he always say, like, you know, even though I do this thing and once I make it, I want to do the same thing that you're doing for the kids. So,
That's
you know,
awesome.
you really look at it, it's just, like I said, it's a back to school thing. It's going to be like I think it's from 2 to 5. But we just want to make sure that every kid has an opportunity. And next year, we're going to do a little different twist. So next year, we're going to try to do, and I'm going to speak to the kids, so now you'll be the first one to get it. But next year, we're going to rent charter buses. And we're going to give these kids like a trip. Because a lot of these kids never really even left the area. Right. But they got to, the rules is you got to stay out of trouble in school. And if you get in trouble, you got to write an essay paper to say what would you do not to be getting in trouble the following year. And then you got to basically be able to be obedient. So with your parents and stuff of the sort. So that's where we at right now with, and it's a nonprofit. The nonprofit is called Positive is the Way to Live. So all that ties into CTE, bios.
Absolutely.
So it's all in one thing.
So let me ask you, you said you give away scholarships and things like that. If somebody wanted to apply for a scholarship that you're giving away, what they need to do?
So you can go to the CTE website, and then there's a link out there that you can actually apply for the scholarship. And the scholarship usually happens during the years of when school is about to end, right? But we have an internship. So we have a paid internship that we have throughout the year with CTE. And that's my thing of giving back. So through that part, you know, we give not only kids, but we give adults, because we all have a form of learning. So it don't matter like how much you may feel like, you know this much and know that much, you always can learn. So, and the thing is technology is coming out in the world right now, and kids are probably more smarter than we are when it comes to the technology field. So, so we have the internship that, you know, that also allows them to be able to be interns and to be able to grow within, you know, the live. So.
That's good stuff. So I want to go back really quickly. You brought up Marcus Tinker. I interviewed him a few weeks ago. For those who don't know who Marcus Tinker, Rambo Tink 69. Like everybody knows Rambo and his videos. That boy is crazy. Yeah, but he's really mild mannered in person.
He's a good man. Like when I say you basically, if you've never been around an actor or anything like that, he basically gives you that. Like he gives you the acting part, and then he gives you the family part, right? You know, so he separates the two, you know, and he's going to be real. You know, he's going to tell you, you know, this is who I am. You know, I would never disrespect anyone. So good guy. I really hope that somebody can sign him and get him a shot. You know, like everybody needs a shot. You know, Ricky Smiley got a shot. He was from Birmingham.
Right.
So I really will hope that Marcus get a shot, because he got like 40, 50,000 followers or more, you know? And so, you know, he models the clothes as well. So he actually gets in the clothing. And I think I heard the interview, and he said, you know, my cousin, Eugene, he actually like just punch you in the face with it and be like, you know, here you go, now run with it. And that's my thing. You got to give adults, now kids, you can teach them different, but adults, you say, here's a direction. If you want to go, I can hold your hand to go. But if you don't want to go, then guess what? I can't wait around for you, because you make those decisions upon yourself. So, those guys, and it has made a lot of the other guys in the community. Like, you got a guy, Bobby Fields. We call him Trill. I call him Lil Sexy. He's going to be at the thing. You got,
he's going to be at what thing?
He's going to be at the model shoot tonight. You got, you got Moses Hobson. You know what I mean? Most people call him Uncle Moses, Little Uncle Moses. I call him Big Sexy. He's going to be at the thing tonight. So, you know, those guys have been like, you know, supportive, you know, and they're young guys, and they wanted to, I want you to mentor me. I want to follow you. So, you know, like I said, that's the biggest thing. It's the leaving this legacy here. That's the biggest thing.
Okay, so the last thing, because we're running out of time, the last thing I want to talk about, like we initially started talking about your show on September 2nd. So you have a Big Blue show coming, and can you tell us about that?
Man, get ready. It's going to be so hype down there, Jay's Farm Place. Like, I mean, when I say it's going to be hype, it's going to be hype. Like, you know, you got Big Rob, you got Omar Cunningham, you got Val McKnight, you got Big Yayo. Everybody been like calling me like, you got Yayo?
Right.
So you got Big Yayo coming. You got the Joyce Band. Like, they really be like hype for real. Like, I've been listening to them. I downloaded them to my phone.
Okay.
And I've been like jamming with them. Then you got the big man, Nelson Curry. Like, you know, I mean, all I can say is I'm trying to like make sure that, you know, Jay's Farm, and you know what? This lady right here, Sunshine Anderson, ain't never been
In our area.
in our area, period. And the first place that she's coming to is Jay's Farm. Like, it's gonna
That's
be
Monique's
lit.
girl. When she goes to
yeah.
karaoke,
That's one of my
heard it all
songs.
before.
See what I'm saying?
One of my songs.
I mean, when I was listening to it, and I was like, man, that song used to hurt my stomach, man, because, you know, she would put, she be saying some real deep stuff. So, you know, it's going to be live down there. I mean, we do fireworks. We have the indoor bathrooms. You know, it be just a pleasant environment. You know, I don't hear people talking about no bugs, and
Right.
it's like an outdoor. My whole thing is to make it be an outdoor event. But it feel like you're sitting in your living room. You know, we got big screens out there where you can watch the show from sitting out in the field. So, like I said, it's gonna be live. And then, you know, last but least, you got to have your girl there. You know, she's gonna be rocking the mic. Hopefully, Monique gonna be there rocking the mic. So, you know, you're gonna have like, you know, you're gonna have my crew there, and Shout Dog on the ones and twos. So, you know, I mean, it's always fun. I be looking forward to the show.
Yeah. Now, you know, I done called my boy, Baby Bruce. I called him. I was like, Bruce, you gonna come out there? I'm going to see what I can do, Jade.
So, you know what? Bruce got to be there.
Yeah.
Because Bruce is, I mean,
Yeah,
he's the
Bruce
man,
is
man.
my
I had to
dude.
give Bruce mad respect for Bruce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bruce is always like, and he called me like, little bruh, you know, this is what we're going to do, little bruh. So, Bruce, I mean, if you hear me, I done sent you a message. Call me. Because, you know, I get up on the stage and I get the mic, and then, you know, they be telling me to sit down. And the last time I was up there, they tried to pull me off the stage.
Wow.
When was this?
Man, the last show, you weren't there.
No, I wasn't.
Monique was there. They tried to pull me off the stage.
I
Well,
ain't seen her
I
try to
know
pull you off
the one
stage.
before that you sang.
So, you know, it's all fun. You know,
You know
what I mean?
what? I got to give you your props, though, because your bathrooms
Yes.
are the bomb. I've
Yes.
never seen an indoor. It's almost like a porta potty, but it's for several folks. Then he got
Right.
mirror, he got running water, and it is clean.
Yes.
I've never seen that before. And you know, women, we like clean bathrooms.
Yes.
Correct.
The bomb.
Correct. So,
The bomb.
the last thing is, guess what?
What's that?
So, we're going to give away some between every act of the show.
Yes.
So, it's
That's
not
awesome.
like you just come into a show that's just, we're going to give away some between every act of the show. It may be money. It may be a flat screen. We gonna
Oh,
give
you
away
ain't
some.
talking about T-shirts, huh?
Nah.
Okay.
We talking about, you know, something that, you know, when you sit down in the living room or you walk in the store and you pull out this card and you pay for your gas or you pay for something in the store or
Okay.
you watching this TV and you could be like, somebody say, you know, Mo, where you get that TV from? I want it at Jay's Farm.
Right.
So
Okay,
that's
okay.
gonna be the deal. So
Awesome.
that's gonna be what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to make that happen. Well, we gonna make it happen. Ain't that right, Jay?
Absolutely.
100.
Making
So,
it happen.
thank you guys.
He's
Don't
in
forget
the South.
tonight.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
forget tonight, like the models, we coming out. So it's like from ages 18 through 25. But, you know, if you bring your parents, I think that, you know, the lady with the sword at the door will allow you to be able to get signed off with to bring your parents so that you can be, you know, you can be able to be that next top BIOS
And
model.
this is going to be at your farm.
This is gonna be at Jay's Farm, like at Jay's Farm. So it ain't gonna be at the station.
Right.
It's going to be at Jay's Farm Place tonight.
Speaking of parents and everything, so now I gotta ask something for us older ladies that like to wear young stuff and things. People around our age, we start getting hot flashes and stuff, and that might be a little too hot and things, and we need, we do tanks all the time.
Trust me, if you come down to Jay's Farm tonight, we got tank tops, we got spaghetti tops,
That's what I'm
spaghetti
talking
strap.
about.
So we got it all. We got the jeans with the holes in it. So if you get hot, below the knee, we got some jeans with some holes in it, so we got it. Like I said, come down. We're going to have it set up there at the on the farm, and, you'll be able to try on some stuff. You'll be able to see if you like. But these ladies, like, they going to be there pushing hard, working hard. They have worked so hard. And I want to say this on the radio to the world, like, I really appreciate y'all. Like, on some real stuff, I really do appreciate y'all. Like, I couldn't do it without it. You know what I mean? My mom's she's been my backbone. And for her to be like, she still check on me every day now. And she still makes sure that they treat me right. So she know that they know that she'll get a text message. Mm-hmm. They'll get a text message from her. But I think she's getting a little comfortable because she's like, okay, I see your sales, but I still have to report to her. So I had to do this reporting to her every day to try to say, oh, they doing good. They've been working. So, I really appreciate y'all. I think the next thing is like getting into a store.
Okay. So just to do a recap of everything. This evening is the model call.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. And then tomorrow is the back to school bash.
Correct.
Okay. What do you have Sunday? You told me about something going on Sunday.
I'm gonna relax.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I thought you was going to say something about a grill, because I was like, all right, fine.
I'm gonna relax. Sunday. But Sunday, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do I'm gonna be at Hillcrest High School selling discount tickets. The ticket's gonna be $20. So come up to Hillcrest, get your tickets for $20. They're gonna be haircuts being done for the kids, for the back to school and everything. Walk-ins are welcome. Haircuts by the Tuscaloosa area barbers, and we're gonna be selling some Blue Show tickets. They're gonna be $20. So, like I said, come out, support the kids. Bring your kids out, get some haircuts. And then, like I said, parents, you can get your tickets then for $20.
You do a lot for the community.
Right.
You do a whole lot for the community. That's a good look.
So your lineup again, it was Sunshine Anderson.
Big Rob.
Omar Cunningham. Nelson Curry. Val McKnight. Big Yayo. The Joas Band.
Thank you so much for coming by. And again, thank you for what you do for the community.
Thank you.
It's a real good look,
Thank
ladies.
you.
Thanks for coming.
Yes.
Y'all look beautiful. All of y'all, especially you with that baby bump. I love that dress.
I'm getting all those outfits.
Right,
Even the one with the baby bump, because I ain't got a baby bump, but
So we got something special for
area.
you guys. So guess what?
What?
If you can make it tonight, I hope you can. But if you can make it, all you got to do is show up. We got something special for you.
I'm there.
I'm there.
Thank you guys for joining us, and we look forward to all the events that you have going on. We appreciate you coming out, and you can, if you're listening, look out for Bios gear. Of course, the website bioshopping.com. Like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram, and get your Bios gear.
And we'll see y'all tonight.
Well, for real.